Property crime, theft is our first section. A fairly straightforward section, section 3103 of the Texas Penal Code. If you appropriate something with the intent to permanently deprive. Appropriate is defined in section 3101(4) as control. Like in shoplifting. If I get control of these Tylenol and I have the intent to deprive, I'm guilty the minute I pick it up. I do not have to leave the store with the property to be guilty of shoplifting. Most security guards think you do, and that's why they wait for you to leave the register. It is not legally required. If I picked up this pen and I put it in this pocket to hide it, I've committed the act of theft right then and there. I don't have to walk anywhere or go anywhere. Intent to deprive means permanently. It means to take it all the time. If I took this pills to hide it from you, I'd be not guilty of theft because I did not intend to permanently to deprive the item. So it means you take it and you ain't going to give it back. If you compare that to unauthorized use of a motor vehicle under section 3107, where all you require is to operate a car, we did that deliberately to prosecute joyriding. So if you jump in somebody's car and you drive away, you're guilty of this crime even though you did not intend to permanently deprive it. UUMV is an exception to the way we normally think of as theft, and it's done for obviously public policy reasons. You can combine the theft if they're in a common scheme. In other words, I take this guy's lawnmower, this guy's lawnmower, this guy's lawnmower, or this golf club, and this golf club, and this golf club, and I do it on separate days, but I was doing the same scheme. You can add those all up and make the crime bigger. The amounts in theft, 0 to 50, 50 to 500, 500 to 1,500, 1,500 to 20,000, 20,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to 200,000, and over 200,000. You need to memorize those if you're going to practice in the state of Texas. They go up from misdemeanor. Once you steal over 1,500, they're in the felony range, and depending on how much you take is depending on what your punishment range is, up to including a first-degree felony if you steal over 200,000. That's why you can combine these amounts to raise the punishment range by increasing the value of the items you have taken. Again, these amounts, less than 50 is a Class C, 50 to 500 is a Class B, 500 to 1,500 is a Class A, 1,500 to 20,000 is a state jail felony, 20,000 to 100,000 is a third degree, 100,000 to 200,000 is a second degree, and over 200,000 is a first degree felony. Everything in theft, everything in criminal mischief, all of our damages that have value are going to use this exact same range in every area of the law in Texas. You should memorize those numbers.